and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I've got a bit of a haul to show you. Yeah, let's get started with the range, I think. So I popped into the range because I wanted to get some more little pots to put craft supplies in. Actually, I got those from Home Bargains, but that was originally why I went to the range, but I ended up getting them from Home Bargains. I just got a load of these little pots to put little embellishments in, and partly because you can see various what would you call them, gems and things, because I picked up one of those large tubs of gemstones that they do for £1.99 in the range. I actually picked up a couple of them just because I'm a bit addicted to sorting them. It's like a bizarre thing that I seem to enjoy doing, just sorting the gems into different piles, and I probably get more pleasure from that than using them. But yeah, so I went to get some more containers and some packs of gems that were all sorted. But whilst I was there, I picked up a few bits, so let's have a look. So they had this die set reduced, so reducing things from the Happy You collection, and this was down to £1.39. I thought that's pretty good value. I'd probably pay that just for, because I really like the smile sentiment and the heart. So for £1.39 it's worth it for that. So here are the other two. So you get this one. This was one I wasn't so sure about. I was trying to think of a purpose for this little trio of hearts, but you get little hearts that come out of it, obviously, that are very cute for decorating. And then there's this one. Let's just put something behind it so we can see it properly. So you can see it says be happy, be bright, be you. And actually it shows up really nicely on like a white background or something, and I thought that'd be a really sweet sentiment just in a friendship card. So there's that one and that one. And then you also obviously get the heart and the smile word, which I've used to make some little embellishments because I really liked how those came out. So as you can see, there's my little hearts. Oh, let's try and get better lighting on it all. So they're really pretty. And those ones with the little hearts on, they're just little tags. And then these ones using the smile. So I layered it up a couple of times, the word, just to give it a slight bit of dimension. I think they're really pretty, and the smile's got the dot of the eye is a little heart, which I thought was really cute. So happy with that one for £1.39. And then, how can I see it? There was also these ones from the Paper Posies collection. So they were also reducing this collection. This one's down to, I think, 74p. And these are really usable little sentiments just on friendship cards. So I think I'll use those for that. And then I got these just because I really liked the fact that they were flowers. This one was bag was down to 74p. So I'll definitely be sharing a whole load of them with friends, but also they'll be really pretty for projects. And I'll show you a project that I've made with that in a second, but I'll also show you that I picked up a couple of these Luxe paper blocks. So I've had one of these before that I used quite a bit of, but I saw they had a couple of different ones that I hadn't owned before. This is the, I guess, Man Cave, the man version one. And I have got Mr. Coastal Crafts' birthday coming up, but also I don't really have, apart from that one mail block I did in my mail paper pack I did in my last haul, I haven't really got very much mail stuff. I've used that one already. So I thought I would get this one. Unfortunately, when I opened it up, I realised that they came ripped, which is a bit annoying because I quite like those cogs, but there we go. Oh dear. Sorry about that. There's lots of things about Movember. I'm not even sure if that's still really a thing. Is it Movember? Like, where is that? It's all fancy for a couple of years. And so you get some vellum ones, which are quite good for doing little sentiments. No Limits Freedom Racing Club. I do wonder whether people struggle to work out what images to do for men, because it's either seems to be alcohol quite often, or it's like beards on this one, or the other one was fishing, and you're kind of thinking, there's more to men. There's more to men than just getting drunk and stuff. Don't worry, be hoppy. For a while, I didn't get that. I was like, oh, hoppy bunny. And then realised, obviously, it's beer hops. But there we go. But there's nice ones on there, like best dad ever. And then the papers, which I'll try and flick through. So this is quite mustachio. That does remind me of a little place, a little cafe I've been to with my other half. That one's quite generic. That's quite nice, isn't it? This one I like, sort of a plaid-y background. It's got a bit of colour to it. Dots, of course, is always useful. And that wouldn't need to necessarily be a man one. That's kind of camo style, isn't it? Quite armified. So, yeah. Wood grain, always like a good wood grain. And then 1, 2, these are the various different cut apart things. This is quite an army-based one. This one, random magic stuff for the magician in your life. I mean, we've all got a magician, haven't we? We all need to send a card to. See what I mean? It's like they're struggling, aren't they, to think of things. That I like. That's sweet. Mr. Coaster Crafts is a football fan, although this is football, table football, isn't it? But hopefully I could sort of turn that into maybe something for him. Space theme, quite like that. Building. That is generally the way I go with man's cards, because most of the men in my life like quite practical. This one, like a saloon and a busty lady. See, he'd probably quite like that, but I'm not sure I want to give him a card with a picture of her. Like encouraging things. Barbecue. Who doesn't love a good barbecue? So I guess that's not bad images, is it? This one was another piece of card. I've already cut up this one. And then you get round to having some more sentiments. So there we go. That was that one. And I did make a little tag just because I fancied playing with they had some cat ones on there. So I just tried out that little paper, and that's one of the vellum sentiments. So to stick it on, I just took my fine tip glue and went around the back of the letters so that you couldn't see the glue when it was stuck on there. So that's that one. And then the other one, I got a second one of these. I was obviously going crazy. Is this one. They don't really give you a name, do they? But I don't know. It's like the mint green one. So this one's really pretty and sweet and far more kind of feminine. It's like home stuff, and I guess maybe like baby stuff. So it's a mixture of, yeah, oh baby and love begins at home. So you get some stickers in this one. Those were the clouds that I used for my little embellishments. And they're nice stickers, aren't they? These are just sort of general things that kind of appeal to me. I love the mint green colour. And then the different papers. So we've got more of the mint green there that I like. Flowers just quite generic, not overly exciting. Wood grain's always nice. That's quite pretty. And that's quite like simple and pretty. I like the die cuts more. They've got lots of these little things, little cute bears and things. They're all sweet for little baby stuff or friendship stuff as well, I feel. I'm not doing a brilliant job. It's very hard to show it because it's big under the camera. Quite like that car as well. That'd be nice on a friend's card. I do love these little clouds with the little faces. They're so sweet, aren't they, for little kiddie things? And you get a couple of, I guess those could be tags, couldn't they? I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. Lovely. I like the colour scheme. Look, the little zebra. Lots of like garden stuff. And then of course at the back you get your vellum sentiments. Hi there, baby. Little one. That's pretty. Oops. What occasion is oops? I don't know. I don't send oops cards, but I'm sure people do. So that is what I got from the range. Let's try not to take hours over this. Then I just got those in Home Bargains. That's not very exciting, 49p. I popped into a charity shop and picked up a few bits. So I found this house mouse stamp that was going for £1. I do love the house mouse images. It was quite dirty. I had to clean it up a bit. It's a lovely print, but actually I don't find it. I think because I'm used to using a stamping platform, I find it a little harder to stamp with a wooden block. So that's me watercolouring it using those pens, or my watercolour pens. I can't remember if I ever showed you. I just picked up this little pack, £4.99 Koi Sakura ones from TK Maxx. But I quite like it watercoloured. I did try colouring it in with my alcohol markers. And yeah, I wasn't happy with the results. So we'll keep playing with that a little bit, or I might find somebody who likes house mouse and gift that on. So I wasn't brilliant at colouring in that image. I got this one 50p just because I like that natural paper. It's quite, I've already had a little go at making some paper flowers. I haven't got them to hand, but they're quite nice for like die cutting paper flowers and things. I picked up some of this cording. This was 50p as well. I just think it's nice, and you can put it on tags and things. But you could also sort of wind it around, couldn't you, and have it like behind an embellishment or something. Yeah. That's not a very good demonstration of that, but it's all in Christmas colours, so probably most of it will only get used at Christmas. Silver and gold I might use all year round. That was 50p. Then another random purchase here. You're going to be thinking, why should I pick this one up? This was £1, shrinking fairy charms, but just it's using that shrink plastic, and I just quite fancied a little go with it. So in here, amongst other things, you get a number of these. I'm just going to show you sort of pre-cut and pre-drawn images, which you can colour in and then heat up. I just heat them up with my heat tool because I haven't got the patience to put them in an oven. But I just thought it might be fun to have a little play with, really, not for any real purpose. I did have a little play, and it kind of got me into the whole shrink wrap stuff. I don't know why I stuck them on paper clips. I just did. So there's a little... So this was me getting the hang of it, sort of get the hang of it first. Possibly could have shrunk that a little bit more, but a little ladybug, and then a little bird. So they're very cute. And then because I started playing around with those and quite enjoying it for a little bit of fun, I also had a little bit of shrink plastic left from another time I'd picked it up at a charity shop. So I just had a go at die cutting some shapes, that with a little rocking horse and a little snowflake, and then heating them up. And they do make these really cute iddy embellishments, and there's some little flowers that would die cut and then heated up, and then you've got to be really quick on shaping them as you don't get very long. But yeah, it's good fun. That just one of these things that's kind of fun to play with, not necessarily a massive purpose behind it. I also picked this up, not very exciting, just I think this was £1, and I got a whole load of tape for wrapping parcels. Good old charity shops, though. Always good for a bargain. And then off, what do you call it, Facebook, I picked up a few little bits from a seller. So I just bought this little bundle. I can't remember, it was a couple of pounds for the stamp set, and I really wanted one of these stamp sets from the Hunky Dory underwater one. I've got some of the topper pads. I've got the stamping pads with like little backgrounds for stamping images on, but I didn't have the stamps. So for a couple of pounds, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick that up. I've not tried it out yet because it only came through today, and also that'd be something that Mr. Coastal Crafts would probably appreciate as well. And like, deepest thanks. I quite like that as a little thank you. Dive into adventure. Yeah, nice. I like those. So I picked those up, and then I picked up a few different embellishment bits. I got a little pack of these hearts because I thought they were really pretty. So some to keep and some to gift. I think they look really sweet on projects. I do like pink. So I think they were £1 each for these bags. And then this is a load of snowflakes and Christmassy bits. So I thought they would look nice hanging from embellishments and tags and things on my Christmas projects. And there's a little a little stocking, a tiny little stocking, and yeah, a Christmas tree. So that is those ones. And then finally, and this is what tempted me into buying a few lots from this seller, is because it was a whole mixed bag of charms, but the ones that I wanted were Care Bears. Look, if you remember Care Bears, and sort of the 80s and 90s, I guess. I think they might even be around now. I get confused. But aren't they so cute? So I love those. Just for me. And then there's Winnie the Pooh ones, which would be really nice. I think my nephew would like those on a little project. And he might also like the Super Mario brother ones. Or I might even do that. Maybe my brother. Because he works in IT and maybe, I don't know. The Smurfs are cute, aren't they? I don't think my nephew would appreciate these. They're just, I'm not sure. I'd have to see whether he watched, because I know they did new films of all these things. Yeah. But this Winnie the Pooh's like, where's my colour gone? Why am I a funny shade of yellow? I don't know why I was a funny shade of yellow, but yeah. So I had to get those. Let's just push them out of the way. Also coming through the post, very generously, the lovely Kaz from who subscribes to me on YouTube, and I think she's on Instagram. Said she had some bits to send me. So yeah, she sent me a little thank you card, even though like the thank you goes to you, Kaz, not to me. So yeah, Kaz0518. And off the top of my head, without looking at it, I'm not sure if that's her YouTube handle or Instagram. But anyway, she said she had some bits that she thought that I would like. And she had this unopened pack, Floral Fusion 6x6. And these are both Asian things, because we know that I'm obsessed with anything Oriental. And I'm really hoping to get to... I want to go to Korea next year. It's just like the world has gone against me in terms of... It's gone against all of us, hasn't it, in terms of travelling. That would be really nice with my panda stamps. Let's get the panda stamps out. I love that with the writing. I know I'm not doing a very good job at showing both sides. So it was so kind of her to send me this. That's so pretty. I love that as well. And it's amazing how kind and generous sort of crafty people are. Happy to share their bits and pieces that they've made. Happy to share things that they've bought, and they don't need. It's the cranes again. It's lovely. Sort of, you get to know all the different really kind people out there. And she also sent me this decoupage block, which has these really cute images. And I'm just trying to go through it quickly. I love the idea. I saw somebody, I can't remember if it was the Artsy Grandma or somebody, who'd folded up little bits of paper to look like little kimonos. Obviously, those are sort of to shape. I don't know if I could add a few folds to give them a bit of dimension or something. I know it says decoupage, but I would have to have a think on how to make that work. So they're quite cool for some real Asian things. So thank you so much for that, Kaz. I absolutely love it, as you could probably imagine I was going to. And then final thing I'm going to show you quickly. So well done to those people who've held on, is that Little Sue, a crafty beginner, and I did a pocket letter swap, and hers arrived today. Whoops. And I suggested a fun fair theme, which was probably a bit of a shock for Little Sue. So we're like, a what theme? But because I got things like the carousel horses and things like that, and I just love pretty little things. So she picked up some of this fun fair paper to make her one, as I'm showing you. So cute. And I had looked at this paper pad and I hadn't got any of it, because I've got other sort of fun fair carnival type ones, but it is really pretty, isn't it? I love the way she's got my name, Coastal Crafts, on there. So it's so pretty, and all those dangly bits. And she also made a lovely card to go with it, the Gypsy Caravan, which was lovely. Look, she's got handmade by Super Egg sticker. And I love the holographic as well. I'm quite into my holographic. So she also popped me in some lovely excess bits so that I can make my own things from there. And they are so pretty, aren't they? And there's one, isn't there, that has One of them has carousel. Look, carousel horses on. And she's also popped me in some goodies in the back as well. We'll have a quick look because I'm conscious of how long the video is going for. Lots of cut apart bits so I can make my own ones. I've got some different kinds. And as anyone who sends this, you know, stuff falls out in the post. That's why it's always in a slightly different order. But different coloured gems. That's really pretty, isn't it? Look at that. And gorgeous colours as well. Perfectly matching to this. And some other ribbons. Just grab them out because they're hard to see in there. So that one's really pretty, isn't it? I wonder if that's from the range. And then look at that one. And then lots of matching gems and some rickrack as well. So thank you so much to Little Sue for doing a swap with me. It's always fun to swap with new people. And of course, if you want to swap with me or anyone that I normally swap with, because I can put you in touch with them, do send me an email. Link is in the description box. If you want to go and check out Little Sue, she does have a crafty channel and does lots of exciting crafty makes. She probably does more of her makes than I do, as I'm just seem to be a habitual shopper. Do go and check her out. Her link is in the description box too. I'm going to try and shop less. I was watching all these hoarders. I don't know if anyone watches hoarders. You know, the program hoarders. And I was there thinking, oh no, I mustn't buy any more. I don't want to end up like these people climbing into their rooms because they've got so much stuff. So I was thinking, right, I'm going to really cut back. I can't say I'll do a no spend for August because that's an impossibility for me. And I've got some stuff coming. But I am going to try my hardest to do the right thing. And cut back. So yeah, tune in to my next video, whenever that will be. It's a mystery, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.